So today I will be talking about All of Us, and All of Us is a research study that involves 1 million participants in which provide data about their health. What this does is creates a database consisting of 1 million different and diverse individuals. This data can be studied and potentially speed up the advancements and breakthroughs in healthcare all across the world. This can help lead to the ultimate goal of All of Us, which is precision medicine. Precision medicine is the medical model that proposes the customization of healthcare, with medical decisions, treatments, practices, or products being tailored to the individual patient. So how does it work as a participant? So the main 5 steps of how an individual can participate in All of Us is listed on their website. It begins with participants sharing their data. The data then gets protected. Researchers study the data, participants get information, and then the researchers share discoveries. After reading about how the All of Us research project works, and if the privacy of the data is truly protected, I personally believe this can truly help change how the health field runs as a whole, as well as increase the quality of care that each patient receives.
Hi, I'm Sabrina, and I'll be talking about the All of Us research program's progress and next steps. So as of July 2019, 230,000 participants are enrolled in the All of Us program. 80% are from historically underrepresented groups. Participants' data was synthesized online into a research hub, which has some publicly available information. This data is currently being validated and assessed for usefulness. Some of the future goals of the study are to have new surveys for other kinds of health data and digital health tech, use the data for genotyping and whole genome sequencing, share the data with approved researchers, and provide value to participants. Ultimately, as the program grows, its value will also grow, and it can hopefully provide new insights regarding risk factors and treatments. However, in order for this program to continue to be successful, participants from diverse backgrounds must continue to enroll. In addition, the program must provide value for the participants in order to motivate them to continue sharing their data. Lastly, there must be privacy and data protection from cyber attacks. In my opinion, I really like how the All of Us program aims to study more diverse backgrounds because those populations are often ignored when it comes to these kinds of studies. And I also liked how some of the data is publicly available online, so you can see the progress of the program. And having the data online also shows that the program is legitimate and serious about their cause.
This week, we learned about All of Us, which is a program designed to improve precision medicine by asking their participants to send in their electronic health records as well as fill out surveys. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my thoughts on the project since we already went through the logistics. But I think that All of Us could be a very beneficial tool to personalize medicine, especially because although 2 cases might seem very similar, the way that an individual's body reacts to the same treatment could be very different. I have a couple of questions on how the data is going to be collected. Like, are they only asking for electronic health records once upon the participants sign up, or are they constantly asking for an update? Because although getting a wide variety of people who might be similar and different, you can find trends between individuals. You're not really finding trends within that same individual over time. So I think a way to improve that would be to constantly update the records for the existing participants, not only trying to recruit new ones. But obviously that could be very difficult. It's very hard to motivate people to constantly update their data. It's already hard enough to get them to agree to do it once. So I think that's definitely a limitation.
So Careful Devices is a design-led research project focusing on humane approaches to self-tracking and in-home healthcare technologies. In this paper, it shows trends of careful devices that are going to a direction that's collecting data from consumer technologies and also developing in-home medical practices like e-health and telemedicine. So there's a trend to bring healthcare from public to the private space. And all those technologies are converging into a genre or to a style that will eventually affect our everyday life in healthcare. And they're facing challenges such as use and data, which is use is to understand what the results mean, and the data is can be taken out of context and interpreted differently. So they're aware of the danger and they aim to assist the healthcare rather than
The design manifest of careful devices has 6 tenets that all careful devices must follow. They must be interpretive first and analytical second, produce useful data that represent the body thoughtfully, not feel out of place in a domestic setting, produce data used for thoughtful discussion between patient and doctor, allow people to take responsibility for their own health, and prompt new means of self-reflection. One such example of a careful design is the ovum. The ovum is a product designed to help couples trying to conceive by helping them determine if the woman is ovulating. This is done by looking at the form the drying saliva takes. If it is fern-shaped, it indicates ovulation is occurring. The saliva sample is put into the ovum system where it is magnified and projected, presumably onto a blank wall, so that the couple may both check the results simultaneously. Additionally, the device has a conical, non-gendered shape to promote use by both genders together, and is made out of ceramic to act in a more domestic setting and feel more in place in a domestic setting. In conclusion, the careful design allows for a balance between the clinical accuracy and technical accessibility. It promotes one to have the facts and come to their own conclusions, and allows people to have a more active role in their own healthcare.